Hello everyone, bonjour mon amis, welcome back to another video. I am now showcasing Montessori Mondays, so come along with me on Mondays to see what kind of Montessori activities and subjects we're going to cover. So let's get started. Okay, for today's Montessori Monday episode, we are going to be covering the introduction to Montessori. So this is basically the philosophies and a little bit of background about Maria Montessori. So let's go ahead and get started. Here is a picture of Maria Montessori. So who is this person and how do we know Montessori as we know Montessori? So Maria Montessori was born on August 31st in 1870 in Italy. She was an Italian physician, an educator, and an innovator of a revolutionary educational philosophy. So her work had actually started as a program in college to mentally challenged people. So she was working with learning disabilities and mental disabilities. And that's one thing we didn't know about her, that she started her work with non-typical people. And then after a while, she decided she wanted to open up a school for typically developing children. And so she founded this new philosophy and education in 1907, which opened up the school to poor people at first. But in the next couple of years after that, it was open to anyone besides these poor children. And she decided to open up this education, what we know as of today, where she focuses the development on the whole child, and it goes in a couple of different stages. There is the childhood stage, where there's actually slow maturity at this level. And then there is the adolescent stage, as you can tell. So there's rapid turbulent change again. So it basically goes in cycles. And then at the end is the maturity stage, as you can see. And that is slow maturity change. So yeah, it kind of goes in waves and flows in a specific pattern as well. So this is what she focuses on. And this focuses on the whole child and making sure these people have as much independence as they possibly can. Also, with this Montessori education philosophy, she also has come up with the idea of open-ended play with Montessori. And open-ended play is basically any materials that you can use for creativity. So you can have toothpicks to make a house, or I'll show you some examples of materials that can be used for open-ended play. And those include pebbles, marbles, or small beads like such. So I have some pebbles here. You can also use any kind of wooden blocks. So this includes Jenga blocks or even the wooden blocks that you see in public children's centers. You can also use colored ones here that use natural paint and don't chip off and is non-toxic for children. I also made this DIY Montessori material where you just use some cardboard and some colored paper, but they're great for making games and different things like that as well. Oh, and when you guys think of Montessori materials, you also think of the colorful wooden rainbows probably, and the wooden toys that you would see. So I have examples of this. So I have the small rainbow here, and I also have these that I just got for Christmas, the play peg people. And they also come in many different colors. So there were some few ideas that you can use for open-ended play, and it leaves room for interpretation on what the child wants to do. So they can make the blocks into a tower or, make a game with these materials. These are important in the children's development as they learn creative play, and play is also the work of the child. So now that we went over the concept of open-ended play with Montessori, here comes the educational piece of the different subjects that Maria Montessori uses. And there are 5 main subjects in a Montessori setting, and I will show you what those are. So, one subject that we focus on in a Montessori setting is math. So we have plenty of math materials here that are often involved in a Montessori setting. Another subject that is mainly focused in the Montessori setting is language. So that means tracing letters, numbers, the movable alphabet, and plenty more language materials that you would use to learn language. Another main Montessori category that we use in the Montessori setting is sensorial. The 4th subject that we cover in a Montessori setting is practical life. And finally, the last subject in the Montessori setting is cultural. So that includes categories like science, history, art, music, and other cultural experiences involving learning different languages like French, Spanish, Portuguese, and etc. Bonjour, mon amis. Je suis DG. Je suis femme. This category can also include religion and theology. And that's basically how we know Montessori as we know Montessori. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video for Montessori Monday. If you enjoyed this video and want lots more like this, make sure to click the like button, make sure to share our videos with others who might be interested in learning about Montessori, and make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. We make other videos like this, and we make lots more other fun videos as well. So stay tuned for what we have in store. Make sure to do all those things to help our channel grow. It'll be greatly appreciated. And always remember to keep your day a Montessori Monday day from the Montessori Party People. And, or as we say here, the triple P, the Positive Party People. And we'll see you in the next one. Au revoir. All about Maria Montessori.